Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 5 of the final season of Superman and Lois. After this episode, we will officially be past the halfway point. Last episode, Clark returned to Sam's funeral and also discovering that he's got a little bit of an adjustment period to kind of figure out, as his body's not really responding or operating the way it used to. His hearing's kind of not as good, not as focused as the kids, and he kind of sputtered out, had some issues with his heart. Whenever he was taking John out flying and stuff like that, he pushed himself just a little too far. The world now knows that he is back, though. We'll see how that goes. So let's go ahead and hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also could suggest and vote what movies we react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do the things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate if you enjoy this reaction. To at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. With that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 5. Here we go. 17 years ago.
I'll give you a ring tomorrow, Kat.
Just tell me what you
Cat
want.
Grant.
Are you not feeling respected? Like you don't have a say in anything? Well, welcome to the last 14 years of our marriage.
Don't put this
God
all
damn.
on me.
You were never here. You didn't even try and connect with me.
We went to therapy.
Once. You said that it wasn't for you. Everything has to be for you. You know the real tragedy. One day, Elizabeth will come to you and beg you for your love. And you will push her away, just like you did to me. From now on, only contact me through my lawyer.
The DoD figured out a way around facial recognition. Milton's looking into a fix for that.
Tell him he has until the end of the week. I'm headed back to Smallville to take care of this.
It's only a matter of time before he sends that thing after you again.
We just need to find a way to make sure that doesn't happen.
What way? The DoD
Yeah, like, he
can't
says that
help.
like it's so easy.
What if we just talk to him?
Talk to Luthor.
Yeah, like face to face.
And say what? Let's call it even? He killed my father. He killed you and so many others. Talking to that psychopath is a waste of time.
He blames us for being separated from his daughter for 17 years.
Well, the guest starring credit spoiled a little appearance in this episode.
Sometimes the only way to reach someone is through their heart.
They definitely reached you through your heart.
Wish me luck.
Good luck. Oh, I love that that's just in these files. I feel like that should be locked away somewhere safer.
Are you sure there's like enough in there? Or?
I literally bought everything they had.
This is Whedon Studio.
With all your fingers.
Hey, it's things that just blow up, right?
We all witnessed the world almost end twice. Might as well live it up while we still can.
Jeez, stop being such a doomsdayer.
Poor choice of words.
Look, I was there the night that thing came, and I saw what happened.
You mean to Superman?
Yeah, to your dad.
What? No. Denise.
Yeah, more
It's okay,
people
I'll
know
never
than they
say
know.
anything. And it just really sucks that you had to go through that. And yeah, I'm really glad that he's okay.
Damn. That's two people we know that they don't know till now that they know that they know that they know. Oh yeah, we're definitely having a Spider-Man situation by the end of this. I guarantee it.
Speculation about how Superman survived after his scare.
Superman, or is it Clark? I guess it depends on which costume you're wearing.
Can we
Oof.
talk? I came to speak to you as a father. Whatever you're doing here in Smallville, I'm asking for it to stop.
That's not up to you.
You're harassing my family,
Because you destroyed mine.
and I regret that.
I don't want your apology.
Either way you have it. What happened to your daughter should never happen to anyone.
Do you even know what it feels like to suffer?
Some part of you has to want this cycle of anger to end.
Is that what you came back to life to tell me? And there's something better after all of this? If only I could find the goodness in my heart.
I won't let you hurt my family.
Enjoy the time you have left. It's running out.
No, I mean, he tried. But what if they could, like, reunite them? What if that's the leverage that they could get? Maybe they can grow this Grinch's heart by extending an olive branch of sorts.
Best thing for her is to be as far away from you as possible.
I have given her everything.
Except love.
Don't you dare say that to me!
Elizabeth.
Great time to walk
For
in.
another hour.
It's only Denise and that Chuck Arden guy. Look, I'm just saying, Dad's still not totally super, and it's not like the Daily Planet knows or anything. Probably best not to freak him out. Probably right.
I love seeing them both perk up when they hear something now.
Okay. Yes, okay. Dude, mom needs me. It's an emergency. Can you cover? You're leaving me?
You're leaving me?
Just take Candace back to the house, and I'll be home as soon as possible. I don't even have my license. Hands attended to, and use your turn signal.
Hey, Jordan, maybe you should just fucking get off your ass and go do the thing. That way he could be here with Candace.
Hi, Candace.
It's so good to see you. I missed you.
You too.
I've wanted to visit, but John's been so busy the past few weeks.
Yeah.
About that.
Where is he?
Busy.
He had to help my mom with this big story.
John's helping her at the paper now?
Yeah, has that reporter's DNA in his blood.
Never mentioned that before.
Weird. that's all your stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Awkward.
Wait, are you driving now?
Sure.
Oh.
Is that her?
Yes, stay here.
Oh, here we go. What's up, Simmons? Aww.
Elizabeth Luthor.
No, it's
Lois
Instridge.
Your dad promised no one would ever find me.
You're pregnant.
Something I don't want him to know about. Now just leave me alone.
Please, I have no other choice. Your father's trying to destroy my family.
Then you need to go into hiding.
That is not an option for us.
I don't know how you expect me to help.
If you could just talk to him. You are the one person in the world he cares about.
This is a risky maneuver.
Please.
If there were any other way, I wouldn't be here. But if you don't talk to him soon, he is going to do something terrible to my family.
Wow, that is such a big old weight to drop on her, you know?
After what you said this morning, I thought she might be our best chance to appeal to Luthor's heart.
Well, did she agree to speak with him?
Not yet, but she's considering. Turns out she's almost 6 months pregnant.
Lex Luthor's gonna be a grandfather.
Clark, we are running out of options. Maybe it's time for you to go to the fortress.
And what if Luthor sends it after you instead?
He would have done that already.
I can't just hide.
Sweetheart, you are nowhere near ready. That thing is unlike anything you have ever faced before.
What is now? But it used to be me on that other world.
Do you think your mom can help?
Can we find its consciousness in there somewhere? Talk no jutsu doomsday, pull him back from the brink, or reverse what was done to him? Who knows?
The shelter's doing this puppy adoption thing, and I needed to get the story before it closed.
I just kind of thought it would have been something bigger, you know?
Wow, that was an awful cover story.
No more distractions.
We will be
About that.
Oh, hey, Mrs. Lane.
Hey, Candace, I know you came all this way. to
Jordan,
Jonathan,
get
but I need
off
his help
your
again.
ass and help.
Does this have something to do with the shelter?
Jordan will explain. We have to go.
Wow.
Can you really explain that?
I killed it over and over, and every time it just came back to life. Whenever I killed it, it came back stronger. It's as if dying made it more powerful. How am I supposed to defeat something like that?
Walk me through what happened, and we shall search for a way.
Let us see where things went wrong.
Entering his mind to replay everything.
The fight started at the farm. It grabbed me so fast I couldn't even react.
Continue.
When we got to the subway.
Oh, this is wild.
I knew I was in trouble.
We must continue, Kal.
Play that again.
He's got to face his own death again.
He was stronger, faster, and when I killed it, it just came back more powerful. It kept coming back. Over and over, until finally... Enough!
Kal,
Can't beat it.
do not give up hope, my son.
I have to tell Lois.
Yes.
Damn.
Milton found Elizabeth.
We can figure
Where was
something
she?
out, I'm
It's not
sure.
so much where she was, but who she was with. Look.
Oh no.
Where's my daughter?
We were just about to head over.
Here we go. She agreed.
Hey, Dad.
If they can't work things out, how's plan B looking?
My mom ran a simulation. It's not gonna work.
Maybe you just need more time. 3 weeks ago, you were dead.
Yeah, I'm still not fully recovered.
But is he recovering at all is what I want to know. Like, is he improving? Or is he still baseline how he was even last episode?
Where's the father?
You don't get to know that.
Oof.
Why did you stop writing me?
I needed to put everything behind me so that I could move on.
You mean move on from me?
Do you know how hard it was to be your daughter? To grow up with the last name Luthor? People found out who I was and assumed the worst. They thought I was like you.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I didn't kill those people.
No, but you've done other things. Killed other people.
All lies spread by Lois Lane.
Don't make this about her. She's far from the only one who believes you're a monster.
Do you?
I don't want to.
No.
I've always shown you who I am.
Have you though?
Always. A lot went wrong in our marriage.
Like what?
For starters, I wasn't ready.
Did you want to be a dad?
No. Not
Wow.
at first.
I mean, that's honesty, man.
You are the one good thing I've done in my life. The reason I'm fighting to be part of your life is because you're the best part of mine.
You're not the man who sat with me in that closet. You never were.
You're wrong. All I want is a chance to be your dad again. That's all I'm asking.
That was a weird transition.
So there's some sort of puppy adoption conspiracy?
Oh my god. This is such a trash excuse.
John was busy covering a big story with his mom.
Thought you were a fireman or something?
Okay, you're both lying to me.
Yeah, you guys should see yourselves out of this. Yeah, there you go. Get out. This needs to be resolved.
Tell me what's really going on or I'm leaving.
I wonder if he'll actually do it, though.
Even now, you can't take responsibility.
Not for something I didn't do.
It's always someone else's fault, isn't it?
Hello?
Ooh.
This was a mistake.
Wow.
She's leaving. I'll talk to her.
Our mission is to fix the Luthor family.
Grandpa's ELT. And Granddad was here.
No, but Luthor was, and my guess is he used that to call his new pet.
Okay.
Elizabeth?
What's she gonna do with that?
Like, I think losing you changed something in him.
Don't put this on me. It's not my job to fix him.
No, not at all. It's just you lost something too. And if you don't at least try to get it back, I think you'll regret it.
You can imagine hiding that secret. Does Sarah know?
I should probably go talk to my brother.
Yeah, for sure.
Dodge that question real quick.
Have a good night.
Oh. Well, damn. She shoots him.
I tried to be a good father. I wanted to break the cycle. The first time my father walked out on me and my mother, I was 7. He needed to raise some kid. My mother, she hated him for it. She took that anger out on me.
Wow.
Because it was the one thing he left behind. The abuse didn't stop until I left and learned to take care of myself. Being in Strikers, the hardest part wasn't being locked up. I was wondering if you needed me.
I did.
I should have been there to take care of you.
You just want me to suffer.
I didn't ask her to choose.
You punish anyone who gets in your way, no matter the consequence. I just pray Elizabeth sees who you really are before it's too late.
What is she doing?
That's Granddad's ELT. It must be Mom. I'll take care of Candace.
What are you doing here?
What did you
Grandpa's
expect?
ELT. What's going on?
You have to leave right now.
This might be the dumbest thing she's done. Why? I have no idea what's happening at the moment. What is this
We
plan?
need to go.
Stay back.
Oh, wait, what if she's trying to appeal to the Clark within?
I've seen it in your eyes. You know me. Just look at me and try to remember.
It might work.
You know me.
I love the glow in his neck.
What's happening?
I was right.
But how's this gonna play out?
Did you ever think about being a grandfather?
I didn't think I'd be around this long.
South Metropolis has changed a lot since
What if this
then.
works out, but then Lois in turn sends
it?
this thing
Now that
after
you're back.
Luthor?
I haven't been to Metropolis much yet.
You've been here
That's right.
because of Lois Lane? You're trying to destroy her family,
Lois Lane took 17 years of my life.
which you could never get back.
There has to be a price.
Damn, man.
Not if you want to be in my life.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. The
Or
ultimatum.
your grandsons.
You can't be doing this if you want to be with her. If you want what you want, you can't have it like
All those
this.
years ago, I chose you. And now it's your turn. Choose me.
Don't do this, Elizabeth.
If you truly want to break the cycle, you'll leave this all behind. It's the only way, Dad.
She has to pay.
Mom was right about you. I won't expose my son to this kind of hatred. So stay out of my life.
There it is. He chose.
Forever.
Damn. I actually had hope there for a minute. That sucks.
The concert's right after last period. Doors open at 4.
I'll be there.
And yet again, he's there the last time he saw her, just like this time again. History repeating itself, because guess what? He can't break the cycle.
You and Lois Lane are destroying my family.
You've done that yourself! Damn. Luthor. Jordan, I thought you were supposed to be handling this. What happened?
Hey, I'm happy to take.
Oh,
what's
okay.
happening?
Jordan told me everything.
Oh, like everything?
Down everything?
About your dad and who he really is. About you and Jordan.
About everything.
No, you're lucky to have such a sweet brother.
Yeah. He's okay.
Okay, and she's back home, so... By the way, Clark, we have a guest upstairs, and he's just brushing his teeth. Oh my god. Be fucking hilarious.
Lois, Luthor is gonna send his monster. We are not safe here.
Yes, we are. We don't have to worry about that thing anymore.
What'd you do?
I realized we were trying to get through to the wrong heart.
Oh, it's gone. Where is it, though?
On your world, you were married. On your world, you had a family. I know you lost that family. And I know how much that hurt, but destroying mine won't ever bring yours back. Please, whatever Luthor has asked of you, don't hurt my family.
Where did he go, though?
Someone called for it.
Lois. Damn. All right. That's interesting. That is, hilariously interesting in the way that this went about. The fact that out of all of this attempt to the appeal to the father, to the goodness in Lex, he ends up being more of a monster and more heartless than what he has turned Bizarro Clark into. Like, they were like, hey, physically, I can't beat this thing. Clark went to the fortress trying to run these simulations, looking at his progress, how he's doing physically, and they're like, dude, there's no way. You couldn't then, you definitely can't right now. So they reached out, they plead, they found Luthor's daughter, thought maybe if we reunite them, maybe if we mend that relationship, we can, call Luthor off. And in turn, call off the monster. They kept pushing, they got her to come. Even then, he just can't realize his part that played into that. It was like he keeps blaming, like she said, everybody else, everybody but him. He's not accepting any responsibility for his life. It's either his parents, it's either his wife, or Lois, or Superman. Like, he doesn't own his part. Whatever happened to him growing up doesn't justify the crimes he did commit. And even if he did go to jail for crimes he didn't, he's pretending like he hasn't had people murdered end on end. And that was before he went to prison. He's done plenty of vile things, and he's acting like he's some kind of saint just because the one time he went to jail, it was for something he was actually innocent of. Like it's some kind of like validation. And he just doesn't see that. It's like, I lost 17 years because of that. And it's like, well, if it wasn't that, it would have just been something else because you can't stop. And that's what, her mother was trying to protect her from, but she saw her father and she trusted him, and, she believed this lie, the lie he's even told himself this entire time. And she saw what he was and failed to protect her from him on her own. And then, and then she came here bearing her future child as well, trying to make peace, trying to reclaim that, because at least she didn't try. There's always going to be that question, that little itch and that little pondering of like, what would have happened if I didn't reach out? Did I do this? There's a guilt that comes with that, and Clark appeased to that. And even like in my own personal situation, I got a stale relationship with my dad. And for a long time, I very much so felt like that as well. But it came to a point where I was like, well, is it better just to keep resenting and keep that distance than to even try? And, and I've reached like an understanding, like he is who he is and whatever. And I try to appreciate what comes with that is good, at least in the end, and not let that fester like I used to. But yeah, he just can't. Like, she was like, okay, if you want this, if you really want me, if you really want to be my dad again, you got to drop this. And he didn't pick her. He didn't pick her like she picked him. As much as he wanted to break that cycle of violence, he just continues to perpetuate it. He's just a cog in the machine. And the irony of the situation is the monster he created is the one that actually got appealed to. Lois was able to get through to the Clark beneath the surface of this creature, to the consciousness buried within all of these alterations that have been made to him, these mutations, and called him off. She called him there and didn't know how that was going to go. Oddly enough, Jonathan showed up, hearing the siren. I don't know what she expected when she sounded that off. Of course the boys would have come, or let alone Clark. That's the hardest thing to swallow in this episode, is like Lois like being flabbergasted that anybody but this creature answered that call. It's not like it has a special one. Literally all of them recognize that sound. Of course, if that goes off, they would come to it. But the fact that she was able to get through, and it went off somewhere. I was kind of surprised the episode didn't end with it returning back and confronting Luthor for what he did to him. So I'm wondering what, if he's not going to be our enemy for the rest of the season, or at least for now, what is going to be the case? Like, what is happening? Where did he go? Where did he fuck off to? I got a lot of questions. We keep subverting a lot of the traditional Death of Superman stuff, which I do find very entertaining, but now I'm just disarmed completely. For the last 5 episodes of the show, what's next? What do we do? I don't know. But yeah, he's been declawed effectively. Like, his main chip, his main thing to fall back on in this war with Superman and Lois was this creature. And he's been robbed of that. Lost his daughter, lost his weapon. What now? And then we had through this episode, the boys kind of hanging out with Candace coming into town to visit Jonathan, but he keeps having to get called on super duties and stuff like that. And they had to, come up with these bullshit excuses. Like, I'm surprised that's the best they could come up with. That is some trash ass excuses. In the end, they revealed the truth. And, again, that's another person outside of the usual group that now knows. We got the trucker guy. We got their friend that was with them there buying the fireworks, or at least not buying the fireworks, that was there with them earlier. I don't even know her name. I don't remember her at all. Who is that, by the way? Maybe I'm just blanking, but I don't remember her at all. We've seen her focused in on a lot in this season so far, and I think maybe that's just to fill the void of having Natalie around, since they can't afford to have Natalie around in every episode anymore. Maybe that's what they're doing there, but I don't remember who that is. But yeah, anyway, they now know, and now Candace knows. I do think by the end of this, the entire town is going to know, and it's going to be the secret they all keep. Or who knows, maybe they reveal themselves to the entire world, like he did on the other Earth. Who knows? Anything's on the table at this point. But guys, I want to know what you all thought. I'm going to pass it off to you. sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you come over to the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, York, Scott, Robert Onguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Sam Moyer. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.